been called many things. The undead, the walking dead, but most commonly known as zombies. Hello, I'm Edward Freeman, and you're watching Zombies Living with the Dead. This is my exclusive interview with Angela Hynes. Mrs. Hynes, can you tell me about the night of October the 31st?
Well, it was a very dark night, I remember, but the moon was full, you know, and James told me that he was going out to a party, so I thought, right, okay, and he went off to the party, and I just thought he was out for the night, really, so I just settled in for the night and curled up in the couch, really.
And what time did James come home at?
Oh, it was very late. It was about 2 or 3 in the morning, and he just burst in the door. That's what was so unusual about it. You know, he's such a quiet boy. He burst in the door and he was completely dishevelled, and there was blood pouring out of him, and he was just a mess. And well, I just kind of thought, for sure, you know, that's teenagers for you, really. That's what I thought at the time.
When did you realise something was wrong?
I suppose it was when he ate the cat. I mean, that raised serious questions for me. I was a little bit alarmed at that, because he was such a quiet boy, you know. James was a really nice, quiet boy, and that was something to worry about.
You were James' best friend before the accident, correct?
Yeah, that's correct, yeah.
How much has James changed since the night of Halloween?
Oh, he's changed completely. He used to give you a text, a call now and again, and I used to call over to his house. But now any time I call over, he just wants to eat me.
Tell me about the night that James changed on Halloween night.
We were at a house party, and we were both a tad bit drunk. James wanted to leave. I tried to stop him, but he was very persuasive. He ran off into the distance, and that's when he probably got attacked.
I decided I should learn more about zombies themselves. So I decided to talk to Frederick Scott, Professor of Zombology. Professor Scott, can you tell me how zombies came about?
Actually, that's a very interesting question. Actually, we were trying to find a cure for swine flu when it just kind of happened.
The following is a real-life recording of the experimental test which created the first zombie. This patient is definitely deceased. That's not wrong. Sure. What the fuck? How do you feel about the Angela Hayes case with her son in the basement?
Her? She's fucking crazy. She's a lunatic. You'd have to be a real idiot even to consider... I disapprove entirely of that particular issue. You're not going to use this part, are you?
Professor Scott's reaction. I decided to find out what the general public felt about Angela's choice. What is your opinion about zombies?
They're so disgusting. They eat your brains and they turn you into zombies. Oh, it's just awful. My worst nightmare.
I think it's stupid, because what if the sun breaks loose and starts infecting us all?
I don't mind. One of my best friends is a zombie.
Well, I don't mind what the zombies do, man. Unless they keep their shit to themselves.
Not only are they a threat to us as individuals, but they're a massive threat to society as a whole.
How do you feel about the reception you've gotten from the general public?
Well, I feel that it's James' dinner time now. I'm going to have to feed him now. So.
James, honey, time for your dinner. Here you go now. That's it. Come now.
I must admit, that didn't feel normal.
Oh, for God's sake, well, what is normal? I mean, he's my son.
How many mothers are afraid to go near their 17-year-old son?
I don't know, I mean, look, he's my son, you know? I mean...
It's okay, it's okay. Mrs. Hynes.
Listen, just turn the cameras off, please. Please, turn
Of
the
course,
cameras off
of
now.
course. I've one more question to ask you off the record, of course. Is there any possibility of letting your son go? Pass away, like?
Not at all. I hope he lives through the grand old age of 92.
Zombies don't age, Mrs. Hynes.
Please get out of my house now.
Angela Hynes, mother in denial, a human activist. It's not for us to decide or to judge. But one thing is for sure. She's only human. I'm Edward Freeman. And this was Zombies Living with the Dead.